Live from Wisconsin, it's Cardinal Pens TV.
Welcome to Cardinal Pens TV, episode number 50 for Thursday, August 13th, 2026.
Is it really the 13th? It is.
Yeah.
Do you know what happens in 2 days?
It's August 15th, 2026.
Anniversary.
Our anniversary.
Our anniversary is on August 15th?
Cardinal Pens anniversary.
Oh, our anniversary is on August 15th. Where's the applause button? We used to have a little button. Do you remember that?
I'll start installing a soundboard.
We used to have a soundboard.
Almost a year. Can you
Almost a year.
believe it?
We actually have something kind of planned, but
Yeah, we
We
thought
didn't-
of
we
it in
didn't- we
the
didn't-
car. There
we
was a
didn't-
lot going on
we
in
didn't
the
quite
car on the way back
get
from
around to
DC.
it. Anyway, go ahead.
So today we chat about the DC Pen Show. We talk antique adventures with the Parker case, which is more like I caught 3 man boys sneaking in, and I don't know, it was kind of funny.
No, there's another Parker case.
Oh, God. Okay, anyway, I had a funny adventure with 3 grown men in a Parker case, and they kind of went like, oh. We talk about some cool new pens we just bought at the show. We've got a brand new brand here in the shop that arrived today. We weren't sure, but it arrived today. We talk Lamy pen, some new Lamy pens, and lots more. And Brian has a joke.
So, you really take a little bit out of it
I know.
when you do it that way.
I know.
Um,
Hey, why didn't you tell me a joke? Do you have a joke? You don't have a joke.
what does an escalator do when it stops? What does an escalator say when it stops working?
Oops.
Nothing. It just stares.
That is cute. But Tish. That's cute.
I'm gonna say that I'll have applause and then the bad symbols.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. What are we talking about first? Because clearly you've got. Oh, what is that?
Wondered how long it would take you to notice.
Holy moly! That's
As a surprise
funky
for later.
pants. Okay.
New camera.
I don't know what to
Is
do with
Is
that.
what she's talking about. new
I don't
camera.
know
Yeah.
what to do with that. It's like that big.
Mm-hmm.
I just need a moment.
Here's our
I
sheet,
have our
so.
list, but I
All
don't know
right.
what to do with this now.
All right. Well, we got lots of
All right,
things to talk
can you
about.
move that?
What do you mean move it?
Well, how am I supposed to show these?
Well, this I can move
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
Move that.
We really have done this before. We have done this before,
50 times.
at least.
Well, I'm 500. All right, so we got in the remainder of our missing Peter Popper note card order. We got in a handful. We got in a bunch a couple weeks ago. We were missing an entire box, and so they refunded us.
I wonder
Which
where it went. Do you think it got shipped?
I don't
It must have.
know. They refunded us, which made me think like maybe they just didn't have it, and then they charged us for the same amount and finally shipped them. So we are going to talk about what we just got in.
Do the do-si-do?
We're going to
On
do
the
the
new camera.
on the new camera. Yeah. So this, I don't know where,
You're good.
funky. All right, so this is the new Tree of Life.
Hold on. It just went a little funky. Hold on. We're coming back. Promise. There we go. You're good.
All right, so the new Tree of Life, which is super pretty. It's got some little gold accents in there.
Well, it's almost pink, huh? It's different
Yes.
than the laser tree.
Yes.
Okay.
We've got a butterfly thank you.
Classy,
Very
classy.
classic, very pretty. This one is one of my favorites. This is just called Butterflies. I actually had bought this and
It's
one
upside
other
down.
one
We fixed it. We
You
just
got-
fixed it.
all right.
before we actually started to carry Peter Popper. Oh, another classic quill pen and ink. Oh, this is fun.
Sorry, I'm not paying attention. I'm watching
Watercolor
it.
succulents.
There we go. All right.
When Amanda used to work for us, she was big into cactus and aloe, all the succulents. This one is Falling Blossoms.
Isn't that pretty? That's
That
pretty.
is super pretty. So, dark background. This one is also one I had before called Twilight Garden.
Bring it down a little bit. Towards
Bring
you.
it down.
There you go.
Good.
Perfect.
All right. Oh, this is new for us. This is gorgeous.
I really like that.
Allium Blossom.
Yeah, it's nice. Nice color.
Really pretty, like a sage green. It's just really soothing to me. So there you go.
So-
Is that all the new ones?
Yeah, that's all the new ones. Yep.
Fantastic.
Yep.
All right. What else you got?
Well, number 2 on there is
All right,
the DC.
DC show.
Well, we should do this
Okay.
first. So, like the weekend before DC,
Yeah, I don't remember this.
you don't remember buying a Parker case at an antique mall?
Oh yeah. Well, you know, there's another one right there. So
I should have kept my mouth shut, I guess. I don't know. we went,
so
there's an antique mall like
I was
4 miles
I was
from
a
here.
little worn out from traveling and antiquing, and it's just like, and we're getting ready for DC. This is a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, I just want to stay home. And then I got an email that said that there was like 50% off a lot of booths at the antique mall.
Or a
Right?
customer told you or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, 5 miles away. So I'm like, well, I guess we better go to the antique mall and see what's on sale.
Yeah, we find stuff there.
We do.
Yeah.
And there was a Parker case, probably about 4 feet high,
Yeah, it's
3.5 maybe.
floor standing. Yeah, it's about
but it's not big.
But it's it's about yeah.
You can actually put your arms around it because Brian did.
Yeah, I carry it.
So it's
I mean, it's
just
not-
that
it's not
big.
light,
It's
but-
not huge. And so it had been there for years and years.
I'm pretty sure since you moved up,
And it was originally, I don't know,
$525.
$600, and it came down, and then it was at a price that was almost what Brian was willing to pay.
Almost.
And so I said, well, why don't you? It's been here forever. Why don't you make an offer? A lot of these things are on sale at
Yep.
a lot of booths. See, have them call and see if the owner would take, less. And so Brian went up, talked to him. They called the owner, and they negotiated a little bit, and they did make sure that they told us it was cash. Like-
Yeah. Well, they don't want to take a discount and then
a cut on
pay the
a
fee.
hit
I
on-
get
yeah.
that. That's
I
fine.
do, totally,
absolutely
totally.
fine.
And so we had already left to go to another place, another antique store we'd never gone to, and we won't go again, on the way home. And while we were there, they called to say, okay, the owner will accept we negotiated and they'll take it. And so we said, we'll see you tomorrow. And so we did get it. It was filthy.
I mean, it had to have been there 15, 20 years.
It was very
easy 20
dusty
years.
and dirty. So I spent the good portion of the next day. It's got beautiful wood, so I cleaned and reconditioned and moisturized the wood, and it looks just gorgeous.
Yeah, so it's like a little smaller version of the big one that I used to have. So,
Okay, yep.
it's real
And
nice.
we have trays for it.
And we have trays for it. Well, we picked one up in DC.
Yes.
And I had one already. It's an original tray. So that looks great in it. But so right now it's holding 2 trays and 1 desk set right now is what it's holding. But,
Okay. Well,
So
awesome. And then when we were in DC, we acquired another Parker. Is it a Parker?
it is a Parker,
Another
yeah. It's
Parker
a Lucky
case.
Curve case.
It's a heavy one.
It's all glass.
And so a friend of ours had it, and he said, they negotiated for it, and then he had brought it up to his room. And our room and his room were on the same floor, but he said, I need your help to get it from my room. And so the door to our hotel room didn't open easily. It was really hard.
It was
And so
terrible,
I was
wasn't it?
afraid it wouldn't close.
I felt bad like every morning at like 6:30.
We had to try and slam it 3 times just to get the door to actually click. So I stayed in the room, and I was waiting to hear them come down the hall. And David had said, I need your help with it. So I don't know how big this is. I don't know if it's long, like a countertop, and that they need 2 people, 1 on each end.
Wouldn't
I
that have
don't
been
know.
something? You're happy it's this small, aren't you?
I don't know what it is. So I'm just keeping an ear so that I can get the door. And they don't show, and they don't show, and they don't come down the hall. And so I poke, and I'm in my nightgown. So I poke my head out in the hallway, and there's nobody. and I'm listening, and I don't hear any voices. I don't hear any sneaky giggling, like, she's never, she's not going to expect this. I don't hear anything. So I wait a minute or two, poke my head out again. I don't hear anything. I go to the hall, and
But it's only like what?
we're
5
we're
rooms.
down and around
Yeah.
the corner. Still don't hear anything. So then I walk down to the end and start to walk up toward our friend's room, and it's Brian, our friend David, and our friend Brian McQueen. And the 3 of them are there, and they're just coming out of the room, and Brian's got this big thing in his arms, and they just freeze. The 3 of them. Like, oh, busted. And then like, oh my gosh, that's hysterical. They're like, get the camera, take a picture. So I have to run back to the room, get my phone, run back, and then they have to pose for it. It wasn't quite as funny the second time,
No,
but
it wasn't quite
just
funny.
imagine 3 naughty toddlers going,
With the
I didn't
with the
steal the
Parker case.
cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I'm grateful that it is not
It's beautiful, isn't it? It's
That-
lovely case.
that big. Yes.
Yeah, it's very nice.
So that was my adventure
Was your adventure?
with the 3 of you going.
Yes. I thought you were talking about the other one. So when you wrote
No,
that,
I totally forgot.
You
that.
totally forgot
I
about
totally
that case.
forgot that.
Okay. So it's two Parker cases in the course of like a week.
I think you're done.
Well, this month.
I was being asked about the shelves over your shoulder.
Oh yeah. So this stuff here, Monday, that's going to be
Oh.
filled up.
Yeah.
Yeah, big exciting stuff. So if you
Um,
get the mailer,
45 new colors of ink.
woohoo.
It's not what we originally ordered.
It's not what we ordered.
Well, no. Yes.
Yeah, that's what we ordered.
I know, but we'd ordered a different brand months
Oh,
ago,
well, yeah,
thinking
yeah.
we'd have that. But nope. So we're
Yeah, forget
we're moving
that.
on.
That's not happening.
Heck that. All right. So what else we have?
We can go anywhere. Anything else? What else about DC?
Oh,
do we,
DC.
Yeah, we went to
Um,
DC. Remember that?
It was long.
It was like
It was a
15
long
hours.
drive.
Long drive.
I'd forgotten how long those drives are, and as much as our car is comfortable, I'm getting too old for
Well,
that.
15 hours is
It's a
rough on
lot
anybody.
to sit, all hunched over. But yeah, it's good. It was a good show. I will say that we had not been back to DC since 2018, and it's at a different hotel. I personally will say that while I am very impressed with some of the improvements that they've made, like now you can buy your tickets online.
Mhm.
They have a much improved, streamlined check-in for the show and a lot of those kinds of things. I was not a fan of having it be in 4 different rooms, including the basement.
Yeah, that was.
The big ballroom was decent size, but certainly not a giant ballroom. Then there were like Pilot was crammed way in the back just before the big ballroom. There were people all the way down the side, and then behind the ballroom. I would not have wanted to be there. Although they did have big signs that said, more tables.
Well, now that I think about it, I completely forgot about those tables that were behind the ballroom.
Right. Including Roses Without Thorns, who we love.
Oh, yes.
And
yeah.
so
completely forgot that they were there.
There were some vendors that probably got missed by a lot of people.
Yeah.
Then one ballroom was closer to the entrance, and that's where Edison was, Kanalea, some of those maker kind of places, and that was a fairly crowded room. Then there was another room on the other side of the ballroom, the other side of the restaurant, on the way to the parking garage, and that was dark. I thought that was not well lit.
Yeah, I mean,
And then there was a 4th room that was tiny, like really tiny. It had, I think, 2 vendors, and then stairs to go to the basement.
yeah.
And there were a bunch of vendors down there. And then that's where you had some of the classrooms and stuff. But I just didn't like, I prefer when everybody's just in one big giant ballroom and then, kind of the foyer or the atrium.
I mean, I get that most hotels are probably not going to have, ballrooms that are of sufficient size for some of these shows. But
Right.
4 rooms I just thought was a little too much. And trying to navigate
The stairs
was, through the aisles was bad enough. And heaven forbid if you're in a, in a wheelchair or you have need some assistance, cane or
Yeah.
anything. is impossible to navigate.
Tight quarters.
It's very, very tight.
Tight
So,
quarters.
well, let's focus on we'll focus on the positive. I mean, it was well attended.
Yep.
We were there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday morning for a little bit.
Yes.
Lots of vendors. Friday was actually, I think I don't know. For me, it was a great day.
A lot of vendors said that Thursday was like Friday used to be, and Friday was like Saturday used to be, as far as traffic and probably sales.
Yeah.
So people were quite pleased with the turnout. And it was nice to be back. It was nice for me. I was in charge of going and seeing all the product and all the new people who were there, getting reacquainted with some of our vendors and their product so that we can see what we want to expand into next, while Brian was spending all our money.
Oh, now that's not fair.
It was your job.
Well, it was my
to spend
job.
the money that we
Yes.
brought, but you did it well.
Did a good job. I spent it
and
down to the last penny.
I will say one negative. The reception in the ballroom sucked. It was terrible. So
terrible.
Brian is trying to call me. Our friend David is trying to call Brian about, hey, this is over here. And Brian found a pen that I have been looking for over 20 years, couldn't reach me.
I could see Lisa across the room.
But
For a split second, I was tempted to yell, and I thought, well, that's just obnoxious. I'm not going to do
we
that.
should have. That would have been fun.
It was 3/4 of the way across the ballroom.
That'd be great.
What?
We could just yell back and forth.
Well, because she told me before we got on the show, she said, "Do not, if you need to get a hold, don't
me.
text, call." And so I called, didn't go. I called twice. Then I texted like, "Screw this," and I put the pen. And I was actually tempted to say, "Hey, listen, you mind if I take this? Because it's a friend of ours." But I'm not going to be that guy. I set it down. I said, "It's not gonna go away in the 45
Right.
seconds it takes me
Hang
to
on
get
to
there,
this. Yeah.
and come back. And if it doesn't, it's not meant to be." So.
No, it was. Well, we'd found my big, sale regret. It's not the one that got away, but it's the one that I bought and then I sold and I wish I hadn't. So I had seller's regret. I found one. Brian found one at a
Thursday.
different table,
Yeah.
but it was dirty. It had been used. And this particular person has a lot of cool pens, but they just always seem to be
It was kind of nasty.
problematic.
It was kind of nasty.
After you get things cleaned up. And it was like,
Yeah.
and it was a little more. And I just can't spend that much on me for a pen. I can't even use it at work right now. So, I really agonized over it and decided no. And then the next day, Brian found a brand new one,
in the box.
mint in the box. Now, the box has
Well,
seen better days.
Those
but
boxes,
those
were,
boxes
were bad anyway.
Yeah. But I got a pen and it was pretty
Are we
cool.
going to talk about what it is? Do we talk about what it is, or you just talk about you got a pen?
I got a pen.
So you got a pen.
It's a Visconti Kaleido in burgundy. Not the purple that came after. There's a difference. And with a fine nib and
Two-tone.
two-tone. It's got
14,
the converter.
14 karat, I think.
It's
14 karat.
exactly what I sold, I don't know, pushing 30 years ago. So, yeah, I know. It was
Finally,
awesome.
after all these years.
And
I've
what
been
did
trying to
you
find-
get?
So I got a couple pens. We can show them.
Brian?
I bought 5 pens for myself,
I know, that's
and including
how
some
did that happen?
that I had budget
Like
for.
magic.
Well, yeah. Oh, so we can see each other's bank accounts, and I saw that he had taken money out, and it was not a small chunk of change, relatively speaking, for a man who is not getting a paycheck. And like, did you do that on purpose? And he says, yes, it's so I can buy. I'm shopping
Well-
for me. I've got a couple things lined up, and I want to make sure that I have my own money to buy my own pens. Like, great.
I had intended to take some money out, but then like 2 days before we left, I got an email
And he took more money.
from somebody who I had been talking to for like almost the last year, who had said, "Well, I'm getting ready to sell these. I'm willing to give these up. Do you want them?" And I thought, "Oh,
Ka-ching!
crap."
Yeah.
So I took
more
out
money.
more money.
Okay.
And so, and actually, I didn't buy all of them, but the deal was that I would buy the remaining pieces at the Ohio show this coming December. So I got the 4 best pieces. These are all Esterbrook, vintage Esterbrook prototypes. The first one, a J series in kind of an ivory.
Yeah, that's cool.
And none of these have barrel imprints or anything. And check this out. There's no imprint whatsoever on the nib.
Fun. Okay.
No imprint on the nib whatsoever. So full size J in like this ivory white, which is kind of cool. I'm gonna do this one next because this one's not necessarily a prototype as much as it is factory stamping for the 1940 model. So I don't know what designates this as a 1940 model. Is it the clip? Because that's about the only thing that changed between previous models, but we don't know. But I thought it was cool because it says 1940 model on it. So I like that. I had to have that. Quite possibly it is the clip that gives it the designation. Next up, a prototype in bronze with gold trim. Now check that out, kind of bronze trim. Different cap band. No barrel imprint. It's a 3-rib transitional, so it's got the 3-rib on it. And then it has a gold-plated 9048 renew point. So super cool. It's not copper, it's bronze. And apparently it was an experimental color, but it didn't quite make it. And last but certainly not least, this is as prototype as you get. There's nothing on here that's except for maybe the lever that is stock, as it were. No barrel imprint again, but you get this funky cap, different patterns on here. We've got, I believe this is sterling silver trim with different variations, different patterns on the cap. Maybe they were trying different ideas on the cap. The jewel's different. The clip is different. The barrel end tapers. And then this one also has an unmarked steel nib with a heart-shaped breather hole.
Cool.
It actually looks, whoops. So those were the 4 Esterbrook's that I got.
Now, I was busy looking at lots of all the new little, tchotchke's not really the right word, but all the journaling accessories and got a couple ideas. We will be having something new coming along in a couple weeks. And Lindsay hasn't seen this yet, so I'm going to need the camera. I did bring something home for Lindsay.
She'll get us in a moment.
That is just a little patch. I got it from somebody who was downstairs. And it was just kind of cute. It says, Elves of the Wood, Keepers of Magic Born in Starlight. And I just thought it was kind of cute.
Yeah, it's super cute.
Yeah. Matches your shirt today.
Yeah.
So there you go. All right. What else did we got? Oh, and then.
Oh, and this.
Oh, yeah.
I thought we should show
yeah.
this off. This is
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
This is fun.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
In fact, we showed this off on Mike Madison's stream. He was walking by going, hey, guys, what are you doing? And we're like, check this out.
yeah, so I have to make a correction on that because
Yes.
I said something incorrectly. But this is one of those cases where we didn't have any reception, and my friend David had sent me a text and a picture of the pen. And when I saw the picture of the pen, and then he sent me a text that had the price, and I knew I had to go find him. But I didn't know where he was.
Jumped over a table, knocked over an old lady with a cane. Oh, that was a different show.
That was
somewhere else.
An antique show. And so I go to call him. Like, you know, I was going to tell you, like, no, I got to call him. Where
Right,
are you?
where are
I
you?
assume you're in the
I don't
main
see
ballroom
you.
somewhere. And I called him, and I called him, and I called him, and it kept going to voicemail, and it wouldn't connect.
And he grabbed me and he's like, we got to find David.
Well, I went outside.
Yeah.
There's a patio, so I went outside to see if I could call, but it doesn't help if you're inside and you still can't get a
Right.
signal. I texted, where are you? And then I run inside, and I see Lisa. Lisa's looking around, you know, presumably probably for me,
you.
I would imagine. And I didn't even, I was like, where is he? We got to find him now. We have to find
we're
him now.
scanning the room, knowing what the shirt looked like, and finally found him, like, elbowed people out of the way so Brian
wasn't
could
that
get
bad.
there.
Wasn't that
it was,
But
In your heart, it feels that dramatic.
it's
he was clearly on a mission.
it's a significant. I think it's a significant piece.
It
now,
is.
Now, I understand they made like 2,500 of these, which is not an insignificant amount. It's borderline Mont Blanc limited edition
Right.
Numbers, but they were never made available to the public. So what we're talking about here,
Super.
this is
cool.
so
Even I think it's cool.
on Mike's stream, I said this was a gift from the Emperor. It's not a gift from the Emperor. It's a gift from the Prime Minister of Japan. And so here's the box. You just don't usually see them in the box. Oops, I'm bumping things around here. And it is super cool. So there's the Prime Minister's emblem. I'm getting it right this time. And then on the back, it's got stuff. So this is the Sailor Pro Gear Sakura Nagare, if I pronounced that correctly, Makie. And this was a gift from the Prime Minister to World War II veterans or POWs. And they actually were given a list of options that they could choose from, including vacations, I guess. And depending on the amount of suffering you underwent, there were different levels. So there was a Pro Gear and there was also a King of Pen version. This is the standard Pro Gear, which is kind of, it's different, isn't it? But it's beautiful. So it's Sakura in a river, and it's just gorgeous. And sailor, the word sailor is nowhere anywhere on this pen. At the top, you've got the Prime Minister's symbol there, which is also on the nib.
It's really amazing in person.
Now, what's confusing, I think, probably for some people, is that Sailor did make this pattern, and they put it on a 1911. And they also did it in silver. But they never did it in a Pro Gear for anything other than this Prime Minister's gift. So if you see it on a 1911, it's a standard production model. If you see it on a Pro Gear, it's part of this series. Well, what makes this even extra special is it comes with a pocket watch, and then there's the seal. Oh, come open. There it is. And it comes with a Seiko quartz pocket watch. I need a new battery for it, but it's never been used because it still has the plastic on each side that comes off. But how cool is that? And then there's a little spot here in the tray for you to put your pocket watch.
It's just so cool.
So really, really super cool. Little set.
So when that was available, it was and we really good price for us. It was like, yes, this has to happen one way or another.
Well, when I got the picture of it, well, number one, I didn't know they made it. I thought they only made that in a King of Pen. I've only ever seen it in a King of Pen.
So we thought it was a King.
So I thought it was a King of Pen, and that mean that price would have been outstanding. But there was no mention of the box or a watch or outer box or any of that stuff. It was just a picture of the pen. I thought, well, even for Pro Gear, that's a good price for that pen, and it's mint. It's never been inked. It's never been used. The whole thing is as it was. So you see them all the time, but not all the time. You see them occasionally, but you just never see them with the full kit, the full package as it was. So
very cool.
All right.
Where do we want to go now?
Anything else about the show? That's pretty much it about the show, I think. Well, we have we went to David's Vanishing Point seminar on Saturday morning.
Oh
and
my gosh.
If you didn't follow my directions and go to that seminar, there were less than 20 people in that room.
And somebody won a Vanishing Point.
And somebody won a Vanishing Point SE.
LS?
SE.
SE.
That's
right.
Yep. Yeah. You had at least a 5% chance of winning that pen.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
That one, he's keeping. Yes.
Yeah, that one I'm keeping.
That one is that's going to get buried in the Parker case.
I probably could be persuaded, but the number is really, really ridiculously high.
Like a new house.
Well, yeah. I mean, not quite that high. I mean, I
like a new car.
I had someone take a look at it today, and I actually quoted a number that I said would make me consider, but I mean, it's a really high number.
Like a new car.
it's a high number.
Okay.
It's a high number.
All
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So
All right. Where else do we want to go from here? Do we want to get rid of
yeah,
that tray?
let's do that. We've
Okay.
got put this on the side. So we got this week or last week, I think. We got in some new Lamy Studios.
Yep.
So we expanded the line, including a couple in
Is that one
the.
you?
Do you work here?
Not really.
Including a couple with 14 karat nibs. So we have those, and then one that apparently I missed on the initial order. So what are we talking about? I'm going to go over to the pen cam here. And of course, the Lamy Studio, this is the black, the standard black. For whatever reason, I forgot to order this one. I just love this pen. The clip is great. This is a matte finish. The propeller clip. It's super cool. So we got that one in. The ones with 14 karat nibs. The piano black. So it's nice and shiny. Look at that. Two-tone 14 karat gold nib. These are available extra fine, and medium on the 14Ks. My personal favorite, I think this is really just such a cool color. This is the palladium. It's kind of like almost a champagne.
Mm-hmm.
It's very neat. Kind of matte finish, but then you've got the gloss or the high polish on the clip. And then this one has this even more matte section on it. So if you don't like,
Oh, nice.
if you don't like the polish section, this one has the matte section, which is really, it's a stunning pen. It looks so great with that two-tone nib. I love this one. I might need a moment. And then the others, the rest in the lineup, the LX, it's all blacked out, including the section. So we got a nice matte section, and this is all matte with the black LX nib, not the standard black nib, but the LX nib, which is a little bit more of a high gloss with that kind of decoration on it. Stainless, the brush stainless,
Good
which
option.
used to be the only one that had a non-polished script, and then we would have people actually who would buy two pens. They would buy this pen and something else, and then they would swap the sections so they don't have to deal with that polish if they didn't like it. So this is the nice, and it's nice. I like that. That brush is nice.
Is this one new?
This one is not new. This one actually, I think maybe was the first studio we got this generation.
Really?
This is the Orion.
Oh,
right.
This
okay.
is this year's special edition.
Well, I'm not here much.
What a great! This is a
It's
super great
gorgeous.
color. It is a great color, isn't it?
It's like a deep eggplant. It's not
Eggplant? I think it's
purple.
not quite.
It's not burgundy.
It's not as like rich as a typical burgundy. It's a little more muted, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, that's really gorgeous.
Probably the all-time bestseller,
Beautiful.
Imperial Blue. It's hard to beat this. Again, with the polish section, really nice. And last but not least, we've
Love
got
this
the
one.
Royal. I think this is the Royal Red in matte. Now, believe it or
Gorgeous.
not, there is one more studio that I haven't ordered. It's basically this version in polished with the 14 karat nibs. So that will be coming soon. But this red is great, really great. So you've got the red, you got a burgundy, you got the blue. You know what they need is they need a green. Wasn't a green? Just like
Ooh,
green, a matte green,
like
dark
the
green.
dark green that the Lamy Ion came in.
Yes,
That was a good
that in a
green.
studio would be
Killer.
off
Lamy.
the charts.
Hear me.
Hear
And
us
make
out.
it matte. Do not make it
Make it
glossy.
matte. Yeah, don't make it. I
Gotta
mean,
make it matte.
you could do a piano version if you want, but
No,
make it matte. Make it matte.
Yeah.
So anyway, those the 14 carats, the palladiums, and the piano black, extra fine, medium. The rest of them come in extra fine, medium, and broad in most of them. And we have matching roller balls and ballpoints for pretty much everything.
Great weight to them,
yeah.
too.
Nice balance. Everything was all good.
Do you want to talk about consignment and,
Yeah, let's do a little-
and the markdown?
Let's do the markdown first. Okay, so we have it's hilarious, kind of funny because all of our consigners, they watch the show, of course, and every week they say, well, you had somebody else mark down some consignment, and then the next week another consigner will say, well, I saw you had some other people mark some stuff down. So
Mark mine
it's
down.
like it's like this cascading effect. So we have this pen here, which is the Delta Federico Fellini
Look at that
limited
barrel.
edition. Beautiful, beautiful marbled material.
Look at the trim.
Yeah, we've got sterling
The
trim. This is a lever
detail.
filler, which is super cool. And you got the little movie thing going on here. Nice gold Delta nib. This is the original Delta. I think we resacked this one too, if I'm not mistaken. I think I did that. Wright's great. Just a really cool material. Oversized. It's pretty big. It's pretty big and chunky. Beautiful pen. Limited edition. I just marked this down maybe an hour ago.
Ooh, fun.
Maybe an hour ago.
Okay.
So we got that.
All right.
All
I'll
right.
put this over here.
You want that over there? All right.
That's where it was.
All right. So I'm kind of going on the fly here, or on the fly. I'm going off the cuff here because
Right.
we just shot these. We picked these up in DC. We just shot them Wednesday, yesterday, because I was sick.
Yep.
I was sick as a dog on Monday, even worse on Tuesday.
So a customer had brought some pens that they had intended to trade or sell at the show, didn't get around to it, reached out, we were hanging with them, and then said, you want to talk to me about my pens? I think I'd like to consign them. So we brought them home with us.
Yeah.
And there's some, I haven't seen them. There's some cool stuff.
yeah, so I've got a very awkward list here, so I'm gonna try to go through. But now these are not on the website yet.
Okay.
So if you're
Sneak
interested in any of
peek.
these, send me an email, hello@cardinalpens.com. Tell me specifically which one you're looking for, okay?
Yes.
I've had in the past some people say, well, I'm interested in all of them. Well,
Be specific.
please be specific and understand that immediately following the podcast, we go home.
Yeah.
And so I will get back to you, and emails are answered in the order that in which they come, okay? We try to make it nice and fair, and it usually works out great. So send the email out. I will get back to you probably tomorrow, if not over the weekend. All right. First up, this one is pretty cool. This is a Franklin Christoph, and I have more information on this. I just don't have it handy. It's been a crazy day. This is a Model 66, so it's got these, it's actually faceted. Number 6 size version of their desk pen, I guess is what it is. In this color, apparently, when they released this, they made a very, very small number of these. When they released it, this pen sold out in 10 minutes.
Oh, wow.
It was very fast, but it's really outstanding. It's got some light purples, orange, there's some pink, there's some green, it's really opalescent. It's very cool.
But it's very delicate. The colors are very
Yeah.
delicate. There's nothing bold about this pen.
Yeah, and this one actually, let's see, this is an extra, yeah, this one, this nib, it was ground by J.J. Lax to an extra fine.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you're looking for an extra fine nib, this is the one. Now, keep in mind, these are Jowo nib units, so you could also, and we do sell blank Jowo nib units, you could also
switch it out.
switch it out, yeah. But it comes with the JJ Lax extra fine. All right, next up. This is, and I'm not familiar with this maker, but this is a wild
It's so
acrylic.
different.
Jason Neil Tucker
That's funky.
in Brooks Primary Manipulation 1 in Arctic White.
The Jowo Broad.
Jowo Broad. I hope that's this one. This is a Jowo Medium. So I don't know. I think that's what this is, though.
Or maybe
Arctic
it
White.
originally had a broad.
Maybe it did. I don't know. But it's cool. Nevertheless, it's chunkier. It's a little bit bigger, oversized, I would say. It's probably not going to post. Yeah, not really. It does, but it doesn't. Again, Jowo. So you can do, you could replace that with whatever you want. It looks actually fairly broadish for a medium. But wild colors. Look at those colors. Really wild. Okay. Number 3. This is a Black Robin pen, the Ariel model in what's called a wild metal resin. And so this actually has an interesting feature. This is very much like the old, what do they call them? Oh, I I can't
Like a
think.
dip pen?
No, this bulge on here.
Yeah.
This is Parker used to make them.
I don't know.
Can't think of the name.
Some dip pen nib holders have that.
So, but it's a cool pattern.
I can
It's got the
see
little
Wild
bulge.
Meadow being
Yeah.
a good name for that.
A little bit of a taper in there. It's gonna come to me. I can't remember.
Ergonomic?
No.
But it's kind of.
Oh yeah, it is kind of ergonomic. And she's gonna kill me too because I'm looking
know.
for this pen. There's a vintage pen that uses that, and I can't think of it off the top of my head.
That's fine.
Anyway, Retro 51, turquoise fountain pen. Look at that,
There you go.
super cool. This is after they switched over to the Yovo nib. So the original Retro 51 fountain pens used a Schmidt nib.
This is the Ovo.
We've got that in the Yovo.
This is
We've got
gorgeous.
we got a Leonardo, Memento Zero, and this is what's called. I can't believe this is the name for it. It's called Aloha. It's awfully blue.
Well,
But I could see the
like
the
Hawaii,
ocean. Yeah.
ocean and sky. I could
Yeah.
see that. Okay, super.
So,
That's really pretty.
Really pretty nib. Really pretty nib. Okay. Leonardo. This one here is a Wancher. And let me see here. And again, we literally haven't had these very long. Smaller nib, faceted body.
Let's see it on-
Because number 5 nib. And inked once. But it lines up really nice. Nice color.
Pretty colors.
Yeah. Not incredibly expensive. This is a very inexpensive pen. And this one here,
This is cool.
we believe, this one's a Ranga, we believe. We had it written down as something else, but it's a neat pen. Bamboo. It's got a flex nib on it. Fine flex. Neat material. Kind
The
of this
shape is
copper.
super cool.
Yeah. Super cool. So we got that one. Actually, I'm going to leave that one out here real quick. I'm going to swap these out. Because the next one is kind of the same color. This is, now we've had one of these before. This is a Mayfair. So the cap is reverse threaded. And it's got this translucent section on it, but it's kind of similar in color to the Ranga. Now on this particular pen, we're going to allow you to choose whatever nib you want. So we're going to put a plain Yovo number 6 nib in there, so you can choose extra fine, fine, medium, broad, 1.1. So this one came to us without a nib, so we're going to equip it with a nib, and you can choose whatever you want on the pen. Super cool, beautiful pattern. Love that one. Next up, this is, which one is this? I don't remember.
Pink, green, orange,
I
faceted.
don't remember. Yes.
The-
Yes. Yeah, there we go. This is a Wancher. Yeah, this is also a Wancher. Faceted body. Number 6 size nib on this one. Yeah, because it's got the Wancher logo on top.
Pink,
again.
green, orange, faceted.
Mhm.
Silver.
It's big. It's chunky.
Yep.
Number 6 size nib. And it's got a spring cap too. You can hear the spring, so it lines up perfectly. Really nice. Next up, Retro 51 Tornado, Nikola Tesla.
That's
So this
fun.
is the Tesla coil. I always thought this was a cool pen, and I think they discontinued this one.
I think so.
Yeah.
Never dipped or used, it says.
Now I don't have boxes for any of these, so no tubes, nothing. But I always loved that pen. I thought it was really cool. Probably should have picked up the rollerball when they had it, but I didn't. And last but not least, who doesn't love a pink Montegrappa Elmo?
It's peach.
A peach? It's kind of,
Peach fizz.
well, is it peach fizz? Is that what it
is
says?
Peach fizz, yeah. It's
It's
definitely
pink.
peach.
It looks pink.
It's peach.
Oh, it's peach. All right, whatever.
It's peach.
Who doesn't love a peach Montegrappa? All right. Steel medium nib. Looks great. I don't even think
Inked
this one's ever
twice.
used. Inked twice. All right. So we're keeping tabs on that. So anyway, that's that
Cool.
for the consignments for this week. Those will be we'll be working on those. Probably get those up. I'll get images of those tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. So we should have them by early next week for sure. But if you're interested, just shoot me an email, and we can talk. And they're all very, very reasonable. There's nothing in there that's super pricey.
All right, to give your voice a break, let's
Okay.
switch to this.
Oh, this is fun.
So this is like, there are no words for how brand new this is. So we left the show at, we left the DC show, I don't know, noon, 1 o'clock on Saturday. Drove straight through. We had a run an errand for a friend outside Chicago. But on the way, we
It was pretty late at night, wasn't it?
we do a lot of planning and strategizing in the car, and it's when we always had a lot of conversations in the car because we didn't have to worry about staff, we didn't have to worry about the kids. It could just be us talking, good, bad, ugly, happy, whatever. Sometimes we'd talk about the kids, and you could do that because they weren't there. But anyway, we were talking about things that we saw at the show, and one of the things that I was in charge of was I had a whole notebook full
New
of
product
notes.
development.
I'm in charge of product development, apparently, and so I had notes on who we wanted to see, what things we just wanted to confirm the pricing hadn't changed, or what had you added to the line, or what's discontinued, etc., and new product that we want to consider. And so there was something that we had both seen. We thought it was cool. And long story short, within half an hour of starting the conversation, we'd ordered it, and it arrived today.
It literally
Not
arrived
even a week later,
a couple hours ago.
which is really impressive, I
Well,
got to tell you.
I first saw this actually in June.
Okay.
I saw this in June when I went on vacation, and I thought, well, that's kind of a cool product.
Yeah.
And then we saw it like literally on our way in on, what was it, Friday morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I mentioned it to you, and I did nothing more than like pick it up, and I think you kind of walked by it, and then I don't know if you looked at it later.
I did.
Um,
I thought it was cool, and I'm like, we should maybe talk about
So
this.
it literally just came in, and maybe
This morning.
maybe an hour ago, we Lindsay and I unpackaged it, and I started to look at it, and I had to set it down because I'm like, I gotta wait because it's super cool.
Now, keep in mind, we don't have everything ready on the website. I got the wording done for the paper, but not for the rest of it. So
It's coming soon.
that'll be done by tomorrow evening. So what are we talking about? We are talking about Lochby waxed canvas.
Some pictures for them to
Oh.
see while we get set up.
Okay.
Oh,
Lochby waxed canvas. We've got the folios and what's called the duo. Oh, there we go.
They're a little big for camera, so
Okay.
we'll have the
Well, we'll
pictures
get a
going up
smaller
when we
one.
get there.
So the duo pen case,
nice zippers.
really nice zippers, velvet or a faux velvet inside that goes most of the way down. Just feeling it. Goes all the way down.
Yeah,
So that your pen is protected and not being scratched.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's so plush.
It is.
It's like a pillow for your
really
pen.
Nice. Maybe you should do the marketing for them. Yeah, it's like a pillow for your pen. And it holds two. You probably could fit more
Oh yeah.
if you
They're
wanted
real
to.
skinny.
There's definitely a lot of room in there. And on the outside, this is a
I didn't
pocket.
realize it goes all the way around. Usually they're like stitched to the spine.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I wouldn't do
You
it,
wouldn't do it,
but
yeah.
it does fit a pocket notebook.
Good
So
that you have to have
that
it open.
is the size of the pocket. So there you go. So that's the duo.
So we should mention this is a wax canvas. So if you scratch it, it will make a mark.
And many of them have come with a little bit of imperfection.
Patina, yeah.
It's sort of like when you get some leather pen cases in an antique finish, or what's the one we have from Girologio that comes?
Yeah, the
For the Oxblood?
No, it's the other one. Some of the anyway, some
Yeah.
of them do come with kind of a little patina already, and that will continue to happen.
Yeah, I mean they're waterproof, so that's the wax.
Yeah. You want to show pictures of these?
Oh,
or...
the pictures already shown. You got
Oh,
it.
Okay.
all right. So this is, which one is this?
That's an A5 folio.
The A5 folio. It's got these knotted elastic straps so that you can fit different books in here. I don't want to touch this too much because these are Tomoe River. So these would fit in there.
Come back, don't worry.
Okay.
And it comes with the notebook.
Yes, it does come with one notebook. You've also got different pockets here for business cards. They do go down pretty deep. There is a pen loop
Oh.
up here at the top for something short. So you've got 4 elastic straps, and yes, there is a knot. That is on purpose.
Bookmarks.
Then you've got 2 ribbon bookmarks. It does come with an A5 dot grid. This is a 68 GSM Tomoe River paper. And then it's got a big pocket on this side and a pocket here. Nothing on the front.
The handle.
And then it does have, there's no way to show that, a handle. This does zip, so you could just carry it by the handle. Ooh, what are we doing with that?
It's a wide lens, so up close it's funky, but to see more of the detail a
Okay.
little bit.
So it does have a handle. Nice zipper. So those are fun. And then this,
I'm going to show the different colors.
oh yeah, good idea.
So there's that.
So
This one's the
this is
blue
brown.
navy.
This one is that the nautical?
This the first one you showed is the
blue?
nautical. Yeah.
Right. This is
Or
a very
navy.
dark brown. This is what they call charcoal
Or bumblebee.
or bumblebee, charcoal and gold. Not quite sure about the naming of some of
You
these,
could show them
but
on the smaller ones.
I'll go.
Well,
with
yeah,
it.
we show them on the
Yeah.
small ones. Yeah, but the insides are different.
Yeah.
A little bit different color. So you got. Well, I guess they're all.
They're all the same.
It's literally the first
Kind of
time
a
we're
honey
opening them all.
color.
Yeah.
Not brown, not tan,
It's
not
kinda-
yellow.
A little honeycomb texture. Too.
Yeah, so very cool. And then we also have the smaller pocket. This has a little sleeve here for a pen. I don't want to put one in because I don't want to
Yeah,
pop
don't
it
want to
out.
stretch it yet.
This also is a pocket in the back. Another pocket here. Not sure what would fit in there.
Another pen.
I think on one of their videos they
Or
put
a
a
knife or
knife or
something,
something.
yeah.
And then inside, it also comes with a pocket size notebook.
So this is what 3.5 by 5.5.
3.5 by 5
Yeah.
and a
So
half.
field note size.
Field note size,
Yeah.
yes. So that slides in here. You've got another full length pocket, full width pocket here, and then 3 smaller pockets there. Very cool.
Yeah, nice. And this does actually fit. I tried it out. That fits in my. It does fit in my pocket.
In your pants pocket?
Yeah, it fits in my pocket. I can just.
Oh,
kinda tuck
really?
It in. Yeah, it does. Look at it. Oop.
Okay. Well, in the pocket of his shorts.
My shorts. Well, yeah.
Okay. And then, so that was the blue. We also have brown. There's the black.
The bumblebee.
And then this is pretty. The
Olive.
green.
Yeah,
Look
the
at that.
Olives. Yeah, they call
Yeah.
It's a little more muted in person.
Yes.
The camera's kind of punching it up right now, but it's really nice.
Yeah. So those are nice. We're excited about those. And then to go with it, you've got A5 and pocket size Tomoe River 68 GSM paper. There are 72
it. Sheets.
sheets, 36 pages. This one is the planner. Is this the planner?
That's the
Yeah.
planner. Yes.
Oh,
yeah. I
I'm
opened the
excited
planner.
to see
I
this.
figured people didn't need to see.
Has monthly. I'm only going to show a couple because I don't want to get my fingers all over it. You've got monthly in the front. Then you have weekly.
About 6 months worth.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a 6 month.
It is a
So
6
it's like a Hobonichi Teicho, or
like a Hobonichi, like an Avec.
a Vec.
Only super thin, sewn binding, really nice. And then in the others, this is the pocket. This is the dot grid. The dots are spaced 5 millimeters apart. And then there is also
Yeah, so we've got different
lines,
options.
which the lines are 7 millimeters apart. You've got blank, and then you have graph, which is also a 5 millimeter graph. And those come in the pocket and same thing in the A5.
Now, interestingly enough, the ruled is a 6 millimeter in the A5, and they were completely out of the graph, so I don't have graph in A5 yet. But
super cute, super fun. We're really excited. It's a little more rugged. We've seen a lot of now all of a sudden we're getting ads everywhere showing a lot of people like camping and doing a lot of outside journaling and such. So it's kind of cool, but we are really excited to have a thinner Tomoe River notebook. And for people who don't like loose sheets, like so much of the Tomoe River comes these days, these are great. They're also minimal commitment.
yeah,
Since they're so thin.
and that 68. If you haven't tried the 68, it's really great.
Really great for
It's
fountain
really
pens.
great. It's you don't have the show through as much as you do with the 52.
Yeah.
So
So we are super excited about that.
and there will be more Lochby to come as we
Yes.
continue on. So
You know, the medium size there, I was thinking that's really good for like people who like to draw on the go, like plein air type of stuff. You could fit. There's little travel brushes that like turn around and are very small, so you could fit a lot of your supplies in there really
yeah, but
easily.
you could. Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Cool.
What else?
We want to do this next?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, if you watch the repair stream, yesterday you saw me suffer through since I'm like 85% today. But
He was rough.
I was
first
rough the
couple
last
days.
2 days.
In fact, Monday he went home.
I went home. Yeah. But yesterday I worked on a bunch of Japanese pens that we picked up in DC. These are not on the website yet. They're going to be photographed next week. So like end of next week, these are probably going to go up. But I wanted to show these because some of these are really super cool. Again, if you're interested, let me know. There's a lot, so I'm going to kind of just briefly whip through these. And can I just put the whole tray up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Everybody
you'll
kinda
just
move
slide
And then
it over.
slide
Slide it over. Okay. So these are all the big three Japanese companies. All right, our big three Japanese. Starting with Pilot, we've got Quattro. Get this so it balances. We've got a Quattro. These are cool steel nib pens, kind of faceted. It's the only steel nib pen in the whole tray. So, but then we've got a bunch of cool gold nibbed Pilots. Of special note, this one is very interesting. This is a custom slim. So it's smaller than the one next to it, which is the custom 67, which is the precursor to the custom 74. Got the 2 cap bands. And interestingly enough, on this model, the 67, it has the model number engraved on the cap below the cap band, which is super cool. But the custom slim is a much smaller
Oh, I like that.
number 3 size nib.
Hi.
Apparently, that one is no longer available for sale. We've had a buyer, but
just looking.
but it's kind of an unusual. I haven't seen that one very often. I've seen 67s before, but this is a 67, has the number 5 size nib, and is basically the same as the custom 74 that we have now. But it's got that cool engraving on the bottom of the cap. Just kind of a neat variant, and black, and I love those double cap bands. Super cool. Next up, you probably think you know what this one is. You're probably wrong. This is not a Namiki Falcon.
Looks like it.
It does. It absolutely does. This is a Pilot Ilabo,
Oh,
if I pronounced that correctly. What makes this cool? So this is a Japanese version of the Falcon. It has Ilabo written on the cap band. This is actually a friction fit cap instead of a screw cap with the soft fine nib. So neat variation of that if you collect Falcons or Ilabos or whatever. The next 3 are super cool. They're basically all the same. These are Pilot Grandi in Arushi, and so they are marked on the back Arushi. This particular one here happens to have the original price tag on it. And this one actually has an Arushi coated feed. Super cool. Look at this conical nib. Comes all the way around. It's just gorgeous. I love it. These all have original original converters with them, squeeze converters. They write like a dream. Did I mention Arushi? Super cool. These two are exactly the same, including down to the date code. Non-Arushi feed though, a little bit different version, but they say Arushi on them. And you know, once you've felt Arushi, you know it's just such a smooth feel in the hand. Another custom Grandi. I love this model with this super cool clip. It's full size, cool nib, great pen. Grandi L. Also another cool nib. I love these nibs from the from Pilot. This one a little bit more full size. It's quite large. I believe this one is the Legance. Big nib, cool pattern on it. It's actually very light. So most of these are brass barrel. This is all plastic, but a cool pattern on it. I love this one, and it's got this matte kind of frosted cap band on it where it says Pilot Custom on it. That's neat. This one I love too. This is cool. This is an earlier pen. It's got that earlier nib that's similar
Love
to
that.
like on the Silverns.
Mm-hmm.
This one I think is 72. It's got the early Pilot logo on the top of the cap. Really great.
Move that over a little.
Just give it a second.
We got another kind of, I don't want to say generic, but another 14 karat nib Pilot. This model I love too. This one, I mean, and these are all, when I tested them, there was only one of them that actually had ink in it. I think they were never used. We got the original tag, 16,000 yen. Neat clip. It reminds me of the Esterbrook transitional clips.
Reminds me of your wedding ring.
It reminds me of the wedding ring. Yeah, pretty similar. Neat, kind of a burgundy lacquer. Okay, so that's the Pilots.
This is a big pen.
Yeah, so this is a President, Platinum President. They discontinued this model how many years ago now? 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Two-tone 18 karat nib, not 14 karat like on the 3776s. Original hang tag. This pen was never inked. Never inked. So nice black, and it's significantly. It doesn't seem so much larger than 3776 until you have one in your hand, and it's like, wow, it is bigger. Classic Maki-E in the Phoenix pattern. So this is the version that does not have the Maki, the screen Maki on the cap. It has a screen Maki on the barrel. 18 karat, awesome medium nib on this.
These are amazing. One of the few pens I kept in the dark times was a platinum Maki-E, and it's just an amazing writer.
What do you have? You've got the rabbit, Moon and Rabbit.
No, I
Or you got a
have the
different one?
old leaves.
Oh,
They don't
okay.
even make
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
They haven't made it in
Yeah.
a long time.
Next up, this is a cool pen. So I only have 2 platinums. I got a couple sailors here. Pocket pen, Sailor 21. Check this out. Zogan inlay, 21 karat nib. Nice little pocket pen. I love these. You could collect pocket pens with Zogan inlays. It would be a really super cool collection. 21 karat, love it. It's great. It's got a little bit of wear to the trim.
Collection.
What's that?
David needs a new collection.
I bought this from him.
Oh. right,
This
love
pen,
this one.
this pen probably needs
I
no
love
introduction.
this.
I couldn't believe it when I found it. It's super cool. Sailor Shalana. Look at this tortoise pattern. It's not the greatest looking Shalana
This
you've
is
ever
such a
seen.
damn cute
What
pen.
what I like about this is this round top, right? A lot of times you see Shalanas, they're pretty flat. This has got the round top to it. It's super thin, 14 karat,
Teeny.
number 1 size nib.
Teeny.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is 18 karat. I
You
think.
were asking what fits
Yes.
in those pockets. That.
Yes,
That
this
right
is
there.
this is 18 karat, not 14 karat. None of that 14 karat nib nonsense. 18 karat, extra fine. Oh, and get this. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
The
With
original
a
converter.
converter.
I mean, this converter alone is a third the price of the pen.
You have to put your hand behind it so that it'll
Oh, sorry.
see it better. There
Yeah.
you go.
You don't ever find the converter. They're just simply unavailable.
Unobtainium.
Unobtainium. You can get cartridges, and this converter works amazingly well. It fills all the way back up to the end. It's one of these push pull kind of things. It will fill all the way up. If you put this into ink up to the section, it sucks the whole converter. It's really great.
It's so rare in modern converters.
It is rare, and it's really rare to find the converter for this pen. So obviously it comes with it. Next up, this is one of my personal favorites. This is actually still a current, as far as I'm aware, it was at least a couple months ago, a current production model. This is the Sailor Kabazaiku.
Cherry bark.
Cherry bark, yeah. So each piece is unique. It's got some neat patterning there. And then this one they assembled it. It comes lined up in the back. Now this one does have, I have one point in issue. It does have a little bit of damage to the cherry bark at the bottom right here. And that is not from posting. I don't know what that's from, because the pen actually does post, and it posts on this clutch.
And now,
so it actually snaps to post.
right.
And so there is a
Doesn't
little
touch
damage to the wood. The price will, of course, reflect that. But it's a gorgeous pen.
And then these are kind of wrapped around the barrel, so there is a seam.
Yeah.
It
It is not a crack. It's a seam.
is not a crack, correct.
Yeah. So there it is there on the cap, and then there it is on the barrel. But then that snaps on that clutch to post. Old style nib, of course. This one is a hard fine. But it's got the Denshiro logo on the cap pen. Super cool pen. I love those. Garden variety user Pro Gear Slim. You can't get these anymore with the 14 karat nib. So if you want one, here it is. It's got the new style nib. This one is a medium. It's got a little bit of wear to the, it's been used. But it's not going to be anywhere near the price of the current models. And maybe my favorite one of the bunch.
Pretty. Love the burgundy.
Old style burgundy 1911. It's got this semi-flat top. It's got the Sailor logo in the cap. Like the Pro Gears, but this is not a Pro Gear. This is a 1911. Old style nib. Here's the best part. Zoom. So we had a gentleman in today. He was looking for broad nib pens. This thing writes like a paintbrush. It is awesome. At higher angles, of course, it writes finer. But really gorgeous pen. These are becoming quite hard to find. And with the Zoom nib, I mean, you can find those all day long with fine, medium, extra fine nibs. Zoom and Music are tough. They're getting tougher to find. So those aren't on the website. We're going to shoot them next week. They'll probably be up on the website late next week. If there's any of those that you're interested in, hit the rewind, look at it real carefully. Shoot me an email, hello@cardinalpens.com, and we can make it get out of here.
Cool.
Because otherwise, there's like 4 in there that I want to keep.
Oh, yes. Please buy them.
Like there literally is 4.
Do I have to guess?
But you don't have to guess. Well, you could guess. That would be a fun game.
No, let's not. All right.
But if they're still here by Christmas, then all bets are off.
We'll see.
We'll see. All right.
See. We'll
Right.
see. You just got some pens. All right. I'm going to give your voice a break for a minute and talk about Pelican Hub. So we are a Pelican Hub again for this year. If you have signed up for the Appleton Pelican Hub, no, you have not missed an email from me. I have not gotten the list of attendees yet from Pelican. It's on my list of things to do tomorrow to follow up with them. It does take them longer than we always think it should to get that list of attendees. But remember, they've got, I don't know, a couple hundred different hubs all over the world, and they're just trying to get all of that together. But you will hear from us. The day is Friday, September 25th. We already have our venue booked, the same place as it was last year. If you're not sure if you're on the list, you're welcome to email me, but I don't have the attendee list yet.
Great. That's a great place. I'm excited. I can't wait to go. It'll be fun.
And we've already started collecting prizes.
Yeah,
We added another one today.
Yeah, as we come across things, we're like, oh, that'd be a cool little giveaway.
It's a good giveaway.
I mean, we're not giving away emperors, but
No. Or that sailor, Russ.
We're not giving away. So.
But we did pick up something that they were giving away at the show, and
yeah, why not?
Throw
Why
it in there.
Have some fun.
Yep.
Awesome.
All right. So Brian has some bench drama's not really the word.
It was dramatic,
okay.
actually.
Brian's got something to talk
time.
about from the bench. And when it happened that one day, he's like, you got to put this on the script for next time we do it. Bench drama, put nasty bulb syringe.
So
and I don't even want to think about
this. We left on what, Wednesday?
Yes.
We left on Wednesday. So Wednesday morning, I decided, okay, well, I'm gonna take one pen with me to the show, and for whatever reason, I lately I have not been taking a vanishing point, and I write down I have a pocket notebook, and I write down all my purchases so I can do the accounting and how much I spent and what was spent on pens and what was spent on whatever.
Because I'm going to ask.
She's going to ask, and I need to know where it went. And later on, I want to remember what I paid for something so that I don't sell it for less than what I bought it for, kind of thing, right? So I decided I'm going to bring a vanishing point, and we're going to see Bill, our pilot rep, and I want to have a nice vanishing point with me. So I brought it to work, and I'm cleaning it out. And I didn't have a lot of time, so I thought, well, this is silly. I put it in the ultrasonic. Why don't I just use my bulb syringe? Because that's easy, right? Put a bulb syringe, flush it out. We've all got one. And this is, it looks pretty good, right? I guess I'll go on the... Oh, we don't have the camera up.
Where'd the camera go?
Oh, where'd the camera go?
It was overeating a little bit.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Well, I'll yammer on. Why don't you put it on?
I had to figure out some settings. It's
okay.
fine.
And so I'm flushing it out, and boy, I'm thinking, wow, okay, the ink comes out, and then there's these
chunks,
grayish black chunks coming out. I'm thinking, well, I haven't used this pen in a while, so
What's up?
That's possible, I guess. Maybe that's why it wasn't writing very well, and then I for whatever reason, I took it into the bathroom, and I'm flushing, and these chunks keep coming out. There is no way there's that much stuff in my nib. And then I thought, well, why don't I'll just put hot water in the bulb and flush it out. And sure enough, we have.
Yep.
So I cut this open, and this is what
I didn't realize it was cut. As you said, you cut.
Oh yes, yeah. I cut it open.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting. So
look away.
Warning. Do we have
Not
a warning
safe
thing?
At work.
I don't have a warning, but warning. Ooh.
This was inside my bulb. Now, and this is reasonably clean. It's just disgusting. And these little chunks were coming out as I flushed through the pen. So the first thing I did is, and sometimes I'm a little cheap. First thing I'm thinking is, well, I could clean that. You know how much these things are? These are super cheap.
What? $2 and
They're now, I don't know. I really don't don't know.
$2.50, $2.75.
Yeah, they're cheap. They're cheap. They're less than a cup of coffee. The first thing I did actually is I threw it in the garbage, and then later Lisa's like, well, you need to cut it open and show that,
Yeah.
And I'm like,
how bad was it?
Yeah, so it was pretty bad.
Yeah, don't breathe that.
And it's going to the garbage immediately after the show here. And I grabbed a new one right away. And lo and behold, the pen cleaned out really nice.
Pen wasn't dirty at all.
Pen wasn't dirty at all.
Yeah.
So that's just a reminder. If you've had a bulb syringe for any period of time.
Like how long? Over 6 months? Over a year?
I mean, I've had this for a couple of years. I haven't had this that long. I probably had this a couple of years.
Okay.
Maybe 2.
Maybe once a year when you go for your annual dental cleaning or your annual mammogram or whatever it is, on your birthday, buy yourself a new bulb syringe.
Go to your mammogram and change out your bulb syringe?
I don't know. What else do you do annually? You get your dental, you get your teeth cleaned.
I don't.
You, when you get your second oil change, I don't know.
I don't know.
But on your birthday, get yourself a new bulb syringe.
Whenever you change your fire,
your fire extinguisher.
Your smoke
detector or something.
Detector, yeah.
Just throw that on your list of urgent things to...
Because I literally thought, well, I could clean that, but that's just ridiculous. It's just such a ridiculous thing. Don't clean it. Throw it away.
Well, and how much work and water is it going to be?
And what are you going to put in there? You're going to put ammonia, bleach? What are you going to put in there? Throw it away. Just throw it away. I missed the garbage can. Anyway,
dangerous.
That was my little 10 cents worth.
Yes.
From the bench.
Yes. And it was pretty. He was kind of worked up about it when I came in last week. Like, you got to see
Well,
this.
it was so frustrating because I'm like, how much
did my
stuff is
pen
coming
get
through
that
this pen?
dirty? And
And
what
they
ink
were,
was
you know,
it?
they were
And-
big chunks. They were 4 or 5 millimeters
So
long.
there was concern about what had happened to the pen. What ink was this? What happened? You know, like there were other trains of thought going on.
Yeah, it was something.
And that was just over lunch. And our lunches are not usually that dramatic. We try to have it low key. So anyway, anything else we're going to talk about?
I think that's it. We do have, like I said, we got new ink coming next week.
Yes, a
So
lot.
that will take care of this this emptiness behind us.
Yes. So we're
Um,
prepping.
That should actually go up pretty quick. Samples for that, and I'm not gonna say what they are. Will come later because it could take a while to get that cooked up.
Yep.
I don't know what else is coming next week, but that's a good, you know,
Oh,
the Lochby will be up probably by Monday.
oh, it'll be up. Yeah, before the weekend.
Yeah.
Just give me tonight and tomorrow, and then are we going to talk about the pens?
Oh,
The pens that we have coming.
yeah. Let's talk about that real quick. We don't have them up on the website yet. They're on the way. I don't have tracking on them yet. But the new Sailor Rialo,
The 1911 Rialo.
1911 Rialo. It's in what's smoke?
They call it smoke black, but it's a transparent dark gray
It's like the 823.
Yeah.
It's like the 823 smoke.
with
It
gold
really is.
trim.
Gold trim, 18 karat nib. So it's the first one with the 18 karat nib. It looks like it's a little bit longer, so it has increased capacity, 1.5 milliliters,
1.5
I think,
milliliters.
which is probably double the size of the current Rialo, which is everybody's main complaint about the
Right.
Rialo. It doesn't hold a lot of ink. Transparent, but the key feature on this one now is the section is threaded. So and immediately people are like, "What's going on?" You can unscrew the section and replace the nib unit. If you have, and I don't know if that burgundy one would fit because that's much older, but if you had, let's just say this was a current model pen,
So you don't pull the nib, you just take the entire
whole section,
section,
and you just
and
thread
switch it.
You just thread it right into the Rialo,
which is cool.
which is cool if you have other sailors, and you can swap the sections
Right.
And go from there. So it comes with 18 karat nib, fine, medium, broad are coming in. It is also available extra fine, medium fine, zoom, and music, and those are special order only. So
Yes.
if you're interested in those, you can let me know. I can get them on order. They are saying, what did they say? 2
months?
Was it 2 months? I think
For the special
for lead time
orders.
for special order. But we got fine, medium, broad are coming in, and they look pretty cool. So
Yes.
I'm excited to get them. They should be here next week. I would
Yes.
think they should be here
Early
next
to
week.
mid next week.
So if you're interested and you want to get a jump on that, let me know. But we'll have them on the show. We should have them on the show next week.
Right.
So.
A couple other things coming, just restocks and some new Apica.
Yeah, well, we'll keep that for next week.
Yeah,
nothing
but nothing
terribly
exciting.
exciting. Yeah, the Rialo is pretty exciting though. So
Yes.
finally starting to get some new Sailor products coming through with the new 18 karat nib. So it'll be cool to see what that's all about.
Well, they've taken a long time because they've had a lot of changes with which nibs are now going to be in which pens and pen bodies and lots of changes there.
It'll be good.
Awesome.
That
Anything
it?
else?
I think that's it.
It's all yours.
Thanks for tuning in today. Please remember, if you like this, and click that button below, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.